of Minecraft, so here's a quick tutorial to help any newcomers.
McKenna appears in a desert.
Hi everyone, welcome to this guide to Minecraft. There is no right or wrong way to play. We all start off the same. Trees are made of wood blocks and can be broken with your hand. You'll need a crafting table, so break your wood into planks. Make sticks to craft one of the most iconic tools in all of Minecraft.
The pickaxe.
The pickaxe. Ah, a camel. Oh, it's Jens.
A craft chat call.
Hi, Jens.
Hey, how's the tutorial going?
Good. A camel just scared me.
Yeah, they're really sneaky.
Right, well,
Yeah, shout out
I
to
guess we
those
should
people,
start
bro.
mining now.
Remember, don't dig
Yeah, I got it. Bye. Let's go down and find some mines. And the fastest way to find them is to dig
Bro,
straight
never
down.
dig straight down, bro. That's the first.
He falls
Yeah, that's
through
a.
several caves.
Whoa, this is one weird mine. Wait,
A breeze appears from a spawner.
it's shooting me. Pause. Pause. I'll just look this up. Let's see. How to fight blue thingy with eyebrows.
He browses videos on
What?
YouTube.
That's not it.
UQ.
Oh, wait, is this it?
Hearts appear around a breeze in a video.
Oh, no, not that. No, no. Wait, is this even the same game? Wow. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, beat that zombie. I don't even know what I was looking for anymore.
Of gameplay.
Oh.
My stream's eye.
Too many ways for one guide to cover. Just start where to begin, or you get
Alright.
stuck. There are plenty of tutorials out there, made by the community.
Community
For the
for
community.
the
In
community.
the Mojang
Alright.
office, a worker swings a hammer at an unseen object. She hands another worker what she was tinkering with, their laptop. In a conference room, a presenter reads from a white.
That shit's laggy, bro.
The attendant
Oh, why this shit laggy, man?
Us
Yeah,
a
bro.
chance to do so more often and in a sustainable way, and I find that really precious. So far this year we have released 2 game drops, and we got 2 more on the way. First is the Copper Rage, which many of you might be familiar with, and a bit later in the show we will be revealing an entirely new drop with features you haven't seen before, including a new mob. But more on that in a bit.
Oh, shit.
First, let's take a closer look at the Copper Age.
Come on, bro. I gotta get this live, bro.
It's coming next week.
September 30th.
Like many of you, the shells are one of my favorite features from the Copper Age. And when we first started to think about the concept, I was mainly excited about the very convenient hotbar swapping. But since then, we have seen players using it in so many creative ways we didn't think about, like furniture and lots of neat architectural details. I actually dusted off my very dear architectural dictionary to be able to talk about all these clever uses of the shelf. So I now know what words like entablatures, frieze, and pilasters are. But we don't have time for all this architectural terminology. Let's hear from our lovely devs.
A variety of developers sit in chairs before cameras. Matthew and Gustav.
So the Copper Age is coming in just a few days, and it's going to expand quite a lot what you can do
Yeah,
with copper
I
in the
might play
game.
Minecraft soon.
Copper is abundant. I always find
might play Minecraft soon.
much more copper than I do coal or iron or other precious materials when mining.
Felix.
So we always saw copper as a decorative block, and that's exactly what players have been using it for. They've been building amazing statues and amazing cities, amazing buildings. But now we're going to introduce some more uses for copper. Now we can use it to craft
Like
tools,
tools.
armor, and also the
Bro,
copper
give me
golem, which I'm very
Emerald
excited
armor
about.
set,
It'll be
bro.
the first mob made out of copper.
Matthew.
So the Copper Golem is a new sort of friend to have in your base who's going to go through and help you organize your very messy chests, if you're anything like me. Move items from the copper chest you put things in into nearby normal chests with similar items in.
Felix.
So the Copper Golem, it's pretty small. It's a lot smaller than the Iron Golem. But my favorite thing is the way we've animated it, with its limbs like clicking around and the way its head turns. I absolutely love it.
And it's really cute now with the eyes lighting up when it's active, the noises it makes.
In my head, it sounds way more like a beep boop robot than it actually does in the game, but it's like, wee, beep, beep, wee.
What really, really adds the cherry on top is the sound effects from Sandra. They just really make it feel like something's alive in your base.
A woman manipulates household objects in front of a microphone. Sandra.
Starting to work with the sound on this, I wanted the fundamental to be like
metal
stuff,
bro. That's actually good.
but with a hint of
Good
something
bro.
more
Shout out to her.
playful.
This could be a good spin sound, I think.
The Copper Golem doesn't have this ambient, idle sounds that it just makes when it walks around like most mobs do. So the personality would have to be in its movement. I wanted to create a voice of these like metal sounds.
Yeah.
The Copper Golem spinning its head, and it's like something like this.
I recorded my own voice for the hurts and death sounds.
It's actually me.
Dying. Don't hit them. Unless you want to hear my voice.
As the Copper Golem makes itself comfortable in your base, over time it's going to start oxidizing, turning into all the different copper states.
And when it reaches the maximum oxidation, it will eventually freeze into place and turn into a statue.
One neat thing that I know we both like is the fact that different statue poses will emit different redstone signals when you hook it up to a comparator.
So using that, you can make these cool like password locks to your vault in your base with all of your loot in. So you need to have like sitting, standing, running golem, and then your pistons will open and your chest is right there.
And of course, you can bring it back to its moving, sorting self by scraping that oxidization off. So it's not
Let's go!
There's more to this job.
So
than
this is like
just,
sleeping, bro.
copper.
When it
We're also
oxidizes,
adding
it's
the
just like
shelf.
sleeping. Alright.
It's a functional block where you can put items on display, and you can also, in its powered state using redstone, do like hotbar swapping for the first time in Minecraft.
We wanted players to be able to display all their treasures and trophies, similar to an item frame, but then you'd always want to take those items down, so that's why we added the powered shelf for swapping with the hotbar. But players have not just been using it to display their items, they've been using it as decoration detail, and that's something that really took us by surprise.
Yeah, a lot of people have been using the shelf as a building block. So seeing it being used as like part of these big constructs and, for like skirting board around a wall, I think is building with a very like Minecrafty feeling to it.
It's something that players have been craving for a long time.
Yeah, a lot of good builds coming out with it.
Players in copper armor walk through a 4-story tall complex of copper catwalks.
The Copper Age is just days
That's
away.
a big ass.
And with this, we want
That's a lot of copper,
as
bro.
a full material tier, adding armor, weapons, tools.
And it's introducing, dare I say, the new cutest mob in the game with the Copper Golem.
Ooh, you're very wrong. What are you talking about? The cutest? The golem? Are you forgetting the Happy Ghast?
I know,
Oh,
that'd
yeah,
be
I am
just
forgetting
cute.
the Happy Cast. That is a cute one.
Text appears. New aria vocals.
Bro, it's laggy. Oh, bro. God, bro.
Fa rides her happy gas to a village.
Happy gas, happy gas, happy gas, happy gas.
They fly together through the overworld.
Bro, happy gas to speak. I mean, that ass. Hey, 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 hey. Alright, that should speak. That should speak. That should speak. That should speak. That should speak, bro.
Fireworks burst in the night sky, illuminating them all. On the ground below, pandas watch as the group flies past.
Why could you see that? Happy gas, happy gas, happy gas, happy gas, happy gas.
A player in a zombie skin rides a minecart down a dark tunnel.
As Jens mentioned earlier in the show, your creativity never fails to amaze us.
An older woman plays, falling in the nether.
Let's meet 3 community members who, like millions of others, are using Minecraft to create something far beyond the game.
My name is T. I'm 19 years old, and I'm from Sweden. A friend invited me to a server, and since he lives so far away, I wanted him to see where I'm from. So I just started building my hometown Falun, but with a twist. Falun in the year 1920.
Landmarks appear in T's game.
Very often I would sketch imaginary buildings, and when I build in Minecraft, I use the same kind of process as with my sketches and drawings. So that inspired me to doing architecture.
Dang, that's just like many details, bro.
My career, the people I know now, would have been so much different.
For some, the in-game world is a way to showcase their creativity, while for others, it's a source of inspiration.
My name is Travis Smalley. I make art that translates on and off of computers and finds its way out into the real world. It all started with Minecraft. For instance, in block prints, you carve out a square in some kind of asymmetrical fashion, so that depending on how you rotate that block, you're going to get a different pattern. Very similar to in Minecraft, the glazed terracotta, and depending on what direction you're facing when you place the block, you get this different kind of pattern that happens out of it. Minecraft is inspiring in a number of ways. The thing that stuck out for me was how expansive this idea was, that every world was procedurally generated and different. World generation was also coming up in my art as I started to use chance and randomness more. The decision is coming from you, but you don't know exactly what the output is going to be, has been really exciting for me.
Text, Uruguay.
Oh,
Creativity
shit.
takes many shapes, and sometimes opens doors.
An older woman plays on PC.
Into worlds you never knew existed.
Subtitles. Hello, my name is Aqua Madre and I'm a Minecraft streamer. I started playing because both my sons are streamers. I was always in the background and the chat asked me to introduce myself.
Bro, shout out to the granny, bro. Shout out to the granny.
The first thing I did was to meet a creeper. It explodes. I think that Minecraft is a very positive community. I found myself in different situations where I had the chance to help a lot of boys and girls. I've adopted everyone that has played with me.
Bro.
And right now, we have a survival world. Let's take a photo. As a result,
bro,
I
my
now have
ass
less
is
time
literally
for
friending her,
crocheting.
bro. So hard. I'm gonna be the
These stories
my son.
are just a tiny peek into the endless creativity that defines our community.
Bro,
keep
shout out to the
building,
granny, bro. I want to know her
creating, and
name.
exploring and see where it takes you.
I just want to know her name, bro.
Now, a first look at an upcoming collaboration.
A bat flies past to reveal a dark purple mountain. Effie climbs it, past rivers of lava. They find 6 rounded orange blocks, each containing a different number of stars. They produce a 4-star block and place it with the others. The blocks glow, and from a beam of light appears an elongated green dragon. Its twisting form hovers above Effie. Effie's purple hair is overlaid with glowing yellow Super Saiyan hair. Text appears, "Your wish is granted." Effie transforms into Goku. A title appears, Minecraft Dragon Ball Z, DLC coming soon. In the Mojang
This
office,
so, bro, this is a new mob, bro. The new
several
drop.
workers startle and mill about worriedly. A door opens and closes in a snapping motion as someone walks through. An anodized copper scene with large block lanterns and copper golems takes shape in the Mojang office. Flowers and vases adorn the
Bro,
edges.
it would be so cool to have something.
Now it's time to reveal a brand new, unseen game drop that we are planning to release later
Alright, chat,
this year.
let's lock in.
These features
Let's lock in.
can make traversing the Minecraft world more varied, interesting, and fun. And fun is important. I've already
I'll see this.
that the new drop includes a mob.
What is it?
And to find it, we must leave the surface and sink into the depths of the ocean.
What?
The player swims through a kelp forest.
It's almost like a hidden world, both calming and thrilling.
Wait, it's an underwater.
Down here, among shipwrecks and seagrass, our creature drifts in stillness.
A distant glow
No way.
appears far underwater.
Its shape and color might remind you of a shell that already exists in Minecraft.
Wait, that's what it is that they like grabs you from the surface.
It might take some underwater exploration, but if you're lucky, you will see one of these floating into view.
I know exactly what it is.
Nautilus.
Wait, the
Spiral-shaped
Nautilus?
Nautilus swims past corals, trailing its tentacles. The shell
Wait,
is
what's
striped with a white
this?
and brown pattern.
So the Nautilus is
Yo,
an
wait.
underwater mob you find in the oceans.
It has a very cool motion. It sort of uses its tentacles to propel forward.
Wait, that's actually cool.
And it has a similar movement to the Happy Gas, so it like has an abrupt turn.
It's like the Happy-Gast of the seas.
Whoa.
Yes, you can say that.
There's one thing in particular that is really cool, I think, with the Nautilus, and that is that you can tame it, and when you have tamed it,
you can ride.
Oh my god,
Underwater,
that's
the player
crazy.
hops on its back.
Underwater?
the Nautilus is a
Yes.
mob you can ride on, and in order to do that, you first need to tame it, and you use pufferfish. And then you need to put on a saddle, and then you can control it just how you fly around with the Happy-Gast, but underwater instead, of course.
While
It's
you
a
are
submarine?
riding the Nautilus, you get the super cool effect, the Breath of the Nautilus effect.
Which
my
means
god.
that you can be on the Nautilus
I knew it.
without having to get oxygen, because it pauses the oxygen bar.
You're on your Nautilus and you can build like your underwater base, and yeah, you're gonna be safe.
So the Happy Gas made it easier to build in the
What?
skies, and the Nautilus will make it easier to build underwater.
What?
I can see players doing triathlon races with the various mounts. Happy Gas, horses, Nautilus.
Yeah, and jumping over rings and stuff like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
So it's gonna move in the direction you're looking at, right? The direction you're aiming your camera. But not only that, you can also dash while you are riding the Nautilus, which means that the Nautilus will like dash forward, which is super cool underwater. Like it allows you to get around faster.
So if you are, for whatever reason, looking straight out of the surface, you will jump out of the water and then afterwards back down again.
Which is very
Like a
fun to do.
dolphin.
Don't do it near land.
No.
Alex waves as a Nautilus and player leap in an arc out of the water.
And
What?
there is Nautilus armor, so you can put
Oh
on
my
armor
god.
on your Nautilus. For example, you can have like a golden Nautilus armor and a diamond Nautilus armor. There is also a zombie Nautilus.
The zombie Nautilus is green compared to the regular
can
one,
tame
which is like normally a bit more orange, more golden.
The zombie
Oh, wait,
Nautilus spawns with a
Oh
drum
my
on top
god.
of it. So it's quite scary.
Nautilus combat?
Yeah, you get the drowned with the trident, throwing tridents at you, and then the Nautilus charging at you. So it's yeah, quite a deadly combo.
It is. I think it's really neat that you use the pufferfish to tame the Nautilus so you can ride on it.
And if you have two tame Nautiluses nearby each other, and once you feed it, they will produce a baby Nautilus.
Hearts appear by
What?
2 Nautiluses and a baby spawns.
And it's also pufferfish that you use to make water-breathing potions. So it feels like this kind of Minecraft logic that pufferfish is the thing that unlocks breathing underwater.
What?
So, the Nautilus is not the only thing we are revealing today.
Oh my god, wait.
In fact,
There's
let's
more?
leave the oceans and instead go visit a crafting table. Because with 2 sticks and 1 ingot, you get to create something very new.
The items are placed on a diagonal.
The spear.
What if the...
It hovers above
Oh.
the table.
The spear
Wait,
is
no,
the
I-
first
no, it's
spear
spear-
weapon we've added in a very long time. It has 2
Wait, what
modes
do
of
you
attacking.
I know the fear already.
One of them is a jab, and the other is a charge. The charge attack is something that does damage based on how fast you're going. So the faster you go, the more damage you deal with it.
Once the spear is
Wait.
lowered, then it's gonna be still, and
That
this is
isn't
the
the
ideal
update.
state of the spear, because it's gonna deal damage, it's gonna deal knockback, and it's gonna dismount. Then the spear starts shaking, then you can no longer dismount targets, and eventually it drops down. It can still deal damage, but no knockback. And finally it raises back up, and then you have to lower it again.
It's kind of like the spear is really heavy, so you can only hold it like for a while and then start. And right, also like the better tiers are even heavier, which also makes sense.
Players ride horses.
Like players are gonna be able to do a lot of different things with the spear. Like I'm thinking jousting, but you know, horse jousting. But why not Nautilus jousting?
Jousting in the sky with Elytra. Or attacking from the sky with Elytra.
Jumping down off the happy gas and then flying into your enemies.
My God,
Players riding camels joust from opposite sides of an arena. Two others slowly float toward each other on happy ghasts.
So like thanks to the dash attack and all the timing and like the velocity and the angle, this definitely is a weapon that requires some like training and skill to be really good at, which I think is really fun. It adds a depth and I think it's going to unlock a lot of really interesting PvP opportunities, for example.
You're not the only ones who get this new weapon.
So the zombie horse now spawn with the zombie holding a spear in
zombie
his hand.
now spawns, you know?
And the zombie horse will also spawn for the first time in survival mode.
A zombie holds up the tall spear.
So it's already pretty dangerous going around at night, but now there's gonna be one more danger, because there's gonna be zombies with spears on zombie horses. Zombie squared, a lot of zombies.
Bubbles stream up from underwater.
So, to recap, this future drop comes
That's
with
cool.
the Nautilus armor, zombie Nautilus with round on, of course the spear, and also the zombie horse. So it's kind of mounts and like mounted combat that connects it all.
What?
And the name of the drop will be
Mounts of Mayhem.
This drop is planned to release later this year, but you will be able to try out this feature soon in Snapshot Beta and Preview.
We are, of course, very excited to see
Bro,
what
this
you
shit's
think
big,
about
bro.
it, and then to see kind of what you all do
That's
with all these features.
Shout out to
when you can
Mojang, bro.
playtest them.
A Nautilus leaps. Jens.
Minecraft continues to get bigger and better. We've shown off the Copper Age game drop, which is coming soon, and a few of the features from Mounts of Mayhem, which will be in testing in the near future and due to release later this year. We can't wait to see what you create with the new features and your upcoming underwater adventures. It takes me back to the update Aquatic, only now you'll have one more pointy stabby weapon to play with. For more on both game drops, stay tuned for the Deep Dig after show. I've heard a rumor that I'll be facing off against the cheerful Minecraft expert, Tubbo. It starts right now.
A pufferfish floats past to reveal the line of players and mobs in a dance line. Kai drops from the player line. Kai plummets below caves, past a creeper and an axolotl, holding a totem of undying in one hand. Kai finally lands in the deep dark and the totem of undying disappears. Huge gray text looms before them. The Deep Dig. 3 people sit with lap desks behind Vu Bui, who wears a fedora.
Welcome to the Minecraft Live Deep Dig After Show. We'll be exploring some incredible.
Yeah, bro. That's it, bro. That's it. That's it. Yeah. I just wanted to see this chat. All right, bros. I'm gonna see y'all later. Love y'all.